Hello everyone, I am going to show you what is internet and how it works. It is a network that connects millions of computers and devices worldwide. First, what is internet? Internet is actually a wire. It may be fiber optics or copper, which are all buried in the ground. From those, internet can reach us through nearby antennas or through routers. Okay, but how it works? Just imagine you and your friends want to share some data or some essential documents with each other. First thing we need is internet. Once the internet connection is enabled, able to share those documents with each other within few fraction of seconds. But actually there was a big complex mechanism behind it. Now we will see about what is the mechanism behind it. Assume the message sent by the user is actually massive in size, so it is very difficult for the internet to carry such a huge size. Then the massive packets of messages are broken into smaller packets. Then all of these smaller packets will reach receivers through nearby antennas as electromagnetic waves or through a device called a router. Now, what is router? Router is nothing but the networking device that helps in transfer data from sender to receiver or between computer networks with the help of IP address. Now, it is essential to know about IP address. What is Internet Protocol address? Each devices with the internet connection have a unique logical address that is said to be the IP address. It is 32-bit binary number consists of 4 octaves of number from 0 to 255 represented in decimal forms. IP address is like a postal address, right? But how can we remove all of these IP addresses? For that we have DNS. DNS is nothing but domain name system which translates domain name into IP addresses. It is like a telephone directory because it consists of domain name that matches with the respective IP addresses. Just to see one example how user gets their responses. If the client browses for www.google.com, the domain name goes to the DNS server. In DNS server, it searches for respective IP address with the help of lot of protocols. Once the IP address is matched, it sends those IP address to the user. Then the respective site is open for the clients. Now, just to recollect the topics, what are we seeing? First, we seen what is internet and its working. Then we are seen about internet protocol address and then DNS and those working. Thank you. Next, we are moving to the very interesting topic that is cloud computing. Usually, we are all storing the information and the data in the physical storage devices like hard disk, pen drives, CDs and memory card. Apart from the physical storage devices, we can also save our data in internet also. This concept is internet-based computing. The term computing refers to the task or process. We can understand that any process or task which is based on internet is referred as cloud computing. Let's see the definition of cloud computing. Cloud computing is the on-demand availability of computer, system resources, data storage and computing power through a cloud platform via the internet with pay-as-you processing. In this, on-demand availability, storage, power supply and all refers to the single condition only, that is pay-as-you pricing. For example, 1 day per month get power shutdown we used to buy UPS is not good one. If we pay for the alternative power supply for that particular day is good enough. Like in cloud computing, on time basis we pay for what we use only. Next, services provided by the cloud computing. There are mainly 3 services. First one is infrastructure as a service. It consists of physical data centers. They provide storage resources and networks. For example, Google Compute Engines. Second one is platform as a service. In addition to infrastructure, they provide operating systems like Linux, Windows, etc. Example, Google App Engines, OpenShift. Third one is software as a service. In addition to platform, they provide directly the softwares and application. For example, Gmail. Finally, we move to the deployment models. There are generally 4 models. First one is private model. It is for simple organization. If you get resource for your organization, then you only maintain that resources. Second one is the public cloud. Nowadays, we are all using the public cloud. It is also the safest one. This is the model provided for the individual person. Third one is the community cloud. That is sharing the data in between the 3 to 4 partner organizations. Last one is the hybrid cloud. It is the combination of everything. To recap the topic we saw in the cloud computing. First thing we see is the overview of cloud computing and then its actual definition. Then we move to the services provided by them, and finally we see about the deployment models. Thank you.